Hi Himanshu,
Yeah, hi Vishal. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good, doing good. Just allow me a minute. I will open your resume.
Sorry.
Okay. Vishal, just walk me through your resume once. What all things you have done till now, what all tools you have played with, what all services you have utilized on AWS or any other platform. So, just a brief.
Okay, thanks Himanshu. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Vishal and I'm born and raised in Kanpur. So it's around 4.5 years I have been working in DevOps and cloud. I have owned the infrastructure and the end-to-end deployment for the projects and the applications. I have worked majorly on the AWS and Azure and a few years for GCP as well. Now, coming to the tools, I have worked on like the CI/CD tools, majorly with Jenkins and GitHub Actions. Worked with Docker and Kubernetes for application package management and container orchestration. Worked with Terraform to provision the infrastructure and manage the state. And with the results, well, like we follow the best security practices throughout the whole SDLC process, from making sure we do not have any of the leaks or any of the DDoS attacks or any of the vulnerabilities to the application. And with respect to that, I have worked with multiple domains from the healthcare, fintech, and consumer based app products. Like these are the things on which I have worked.
Vishal, will you share your screen?
Okay.
Are you using multiple screens?
No. Like you can see, like I'm not using any of the multiple screens.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, so yours and wait a minute. You're giving for DevOps too, is it?
Sorry.
Yeah. You're giving for DevOps too.
Correct.
Okay. So you worked on Kubernetes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take this. Let's take an example. I hope you are familiar with the persistent volume. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Vishal, suppose there is a scenario. There is a like a stateful set service which is running on a node group, and you are facing OEM killed, okay, errors. So you figured it out that you need more resources for the service, and you have to upgrade the node group to a better version, and you launched a new node group with the better instance type. Okay, and you provided all the selectors and labels on that node group. And now you have to move this service to a new node group without losing the data and persistence volume. So, how will you perform this task? What all things you will check so that you will not lose the data, and how it goes?
Okay. So, like, is it the like particular PV, right? Like we have the EBS.
Yes. Persistent volume.
Okay, and if it is in the stateful set. Okay, so like while like transferring the workload to other node groups, I can implement first the PDBs, particularly for those stateful sets, and then I can or I will be coordinating the node to like make sure that node is not ready. Then I'll be draining that node for that particular old node, and this will be evicting the pods particularly to the other node group. And also like we have the classes as well for the PVC, so like we can use the PV class, like we have the wait for the customer or always bound. We will be particularly using that, and like gradually like I'll be migrating to avoid the downtime. It's not like I'll be transferring the whole load initially at a once. I'll be gradually shifting the load, and additionally like if required I'll be adding the memory as well, like I'll be increasing the limits to avoid any of the future OOM killed while migrating from one node to another node.
Vishal, did you get my question first?
Yes.
What was that?
Like we are having the PVCs, and we are like the ports, the stateful sets are getting OOM killed out of memory. So we are migrating, or we are shifting those particular workloads to the other node groups for with a better instance version. So like this is the scenario, and like I have to manage the PVCs so that the new ports will be binded to that particular PVC and without any of the downtime.
So what was your resolution? But that was not in line with what we needed. I had this question like, how will you move this without losing the data? Okay, what all things you have to check? Okay, so that your PV moves without any breakage issues.
Okay, so without any data loss. Okay. Uh, like okay, draining and shifting PDBs, okay, is done, and without moving, we have the reclaim policy for the PVC. So once we will be reclaiming it and gradually migrating the workload from one node group to other node group. Like
Vishal, will you please look into the camera only?
yes.
Keep eye contact
Okay,
to
okay.
camera only. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So we'll be gradually shifting the workload, all the stateful sets from the old node group to the other node group, and we have the reclaim policies particularly for the PVCs. So we'll be using that to like minimize the
what all policies, what all types of policies are there available for PVC?
wait for consumer, always and never.
Is it so? Because I have never heard such policies.
Okay, wait for consumer. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Think for a while. I am giving you a time. You can articulate your answer. So the thing is, if you are moving the stateful set application, the PV attached to node, not to your pod. The node is still there until the node group is there. Okay. How will you safely remove that volume from the node group, attach it to the new node group, how it goes, what happens, what you have to check,